World Wetlands Day is a global awareness campaign celebrated every year on 2nd February to highlight the value of wetlands. Contracting parties of the Convention on Wetlands have been celebrating World Wetlands Day since 1997, and they now have a global membership of 172 countries. A wetland is a land area that is saturated or flooded with water, either permanently or seasonally. Inland wetlands include marshes, peatlands, lakes, rivers, floodplains, and swamps. Coastal wetlands include saltwater marshes, estuaries, mangroves, lagoons, and even coral reefs. Fish ponds, rice paddies, and salt pans are human made wetlands. In 2021, World Wetlands Day was designated a United Nations International Day by the UN General Assembly, which invited all 193 UN member states, observer organizations, and stakeholders to observe it. Do you know wetlands deliver essential services for humans, from filtering out water supply and providing water to protecting us from storms and floods, sustaining biodiversity and storing carbon? More than 35% on wetlands have been degraded or lost since 1970, and the loss is accelerating. World Wetlands Day aims to increase public awareness of how much wetlands do for humanity and the planet, to promote actions that will lead to their conservation, wise use, and restoration. This year's theme highlights the urgent need to prioritize wetland restoration and calls on the entire generation to take steps to revive and restore degraded wetlands. The theme builds on and contributes to the efforts to heal the planet as championed by the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration. This global initiative, which runs from 2021 to 2030, is leading and providing inspiration for restoring ecosystems around the world. Practices for wetland restoration aim to recreate a wetland ecosystem, integrate local communities and industries, identify the causes of degradation and limit them, clean up the degraded area, restore native vegetation and wildlife, and restrict site access. Below are some benefits from restored wetlands: increased biodiversity, replenished and filtered water supply, enhanced protection against floods, more sustainable livelihoods and less poverty, increased tourism, increased carbon storage, and avoided emissions. Let us know how to get involved in the campaign. Learn more about wetlands and their value. Use water sparingly. Adopt a diet with less environmental impact. Hold or join a public wetlands cleanup day. Educate the next generation. And yes, use social media outreach to highlight wetlands. Thank you so much for watching the video, and remember, it's time for wetland restoration.